How's it going, guys? It's HermitGRAB here, and Genshin Impact has been around for more than 3 years. And every character has some kind of hidden past, lore, or legitimate reason to stay around, and every single one of them has some kind of fan base. Every 5-star character under the sun has some kind of story quest, while 4-star characters have to settle with hangout quests. However, not every single 4-star gets that opportunity, even though I personally believe some of these characters should. And in this episode, I will be listing my 10 picks for Genshin Impact characters that need a hangout quest. Let's get to it. Number 10 is Amber. It makes sense that the first character we meet is the first character that needs a hangout quest. Amber has been essential to our journey throughout Mondstadt and has been a bundle of joy despite her kit. But nonetheless, catching up with Amber would be really great, especially showcasing her duties as the only Outrider. Maybe we can collide race her again, or help her out in Springvale, or even have a heart-to-heart conversation by the cliffs of Mondstadt. Number 9, Charlotte. I know this is too early, but Charlotte has been rising the ranks in my personal favorite characters in Genshin, but a hangout quest with her would be very interesting, especially with the branching paths that we get with an exclusive issue for the Steambird. Maybe we can go to Inazuma and get an interview with the Arataki gang, or maybe Liyue to meet the Crux, or even Sumeru to get an interview with the Dendro Archon. I would love to explore these places with Charlotte and help her out in getting interviews with these characters and making these characters have fun interactions. Number 8, Rosaria. Rosaria may not be in most people's favorites, but her background and lore are incredibly interesting. I know there are lots of videos out there talking about each character's past and even in the game's voice lines, but this hangout quest would expand on it and figure out what makes her tick. It may not be new to Genshin fans who search for it, but I think it could add a new insight to people who may not know or understand her past. Number 7, KIRARA. Similar to Charlotte, KIRARA's hangout quest is all about going places. I like to see KIRARA interact with other characters, and the package she delivers will determine the characters we meet. Maybe we can deliver art supplies for Albedo, or new drinking glasses for Neuvillette, or even deliver precious supplies for Ningguang. Either way, traveling the world with KIRARA would be fun, and seeing her talk to other characters we'd never think she'd meet would be fun and kinda wholesome for the Neko yokai. Number 6, KUJOU SARA. Sara's hangout quest could go for 2 things. 1, we can expand her character and see what she does throughout her duties in Inazuma, and even her personal time. Or 2, we can double down on her fascination of the Raiden Shogun. Either way, it would be interesting. Sara is one of those characters that can be expanded or lean into the fanon side of things, but I prefer she interacts with other playable characters like Goro, Kokomi, and Yaemiko, so we can hear her side her things after the war in Inazuma. Number 5, YANFEI. Now, YANFEI is an interesting case since she has plenty of scenarios to be put on. Maybe we can meet up with Kuki Shinobu since YANFEI is her teacher, or helping her out in domestic cases, or even going to Fontaine, the land of justice. YANFEI has plenty of options for a hangout quest, and I can only hope that Hoyoverse doesn't make it a hassle or even a letdown, since these are very interesting options, especially the trip to Fontaine. I'm surprised that YANFEI wasn't included ages ago, since she is a pretty interesting character and has interacted with plenty of other characters since then. Number 4, Lisa. Rounding off the starting team, we have Lisa. Lisa's hangout quest would be interesting since we can have her go to Sumeru and help her there. She could be there to either catch up with the academia, meet Nilou in the festivities, be a temporary tutor for KOLLEI, or even trade ideas with Kaveh. She could also reminisce her time in Sumeru by going around the market, the rivers, or the harbor and relive her time there, as well as bringing attention to why she left the academia in the first place, especially since many people missed out on her event. Bonus points if she joins in her Sumeru outfit. Number 3, KOLLEI. KOLLEI has had plenty of personal stories since her debut, and some of them have been great fan favorites. But I personally think that a hangout quest with KOLLEI would be fun if we just help her out with some errands. She can go to festivals and get some nice knickknacks, we can help her first time in fishing, or help her in getting a recon point for the forest rangers. KOLLEI is such a cinnamon roll that I think getting her a hangout quest would be fun. even better if we can meet Amber in the end of one of the paths. Number 2. Sucrose. Through this quest, we could witness Sucrose's strength, not just as an alchemist, but also as an individual. Perhaps she encounters unexpected challenges, or making groundbreaking discoveries that reshape her approach to alchemy, and as a Knight of Favonius. Plus, the potential for interactions with other characters like Albedo or Lisa could add layers to the narrative. A Sucrose Hangout event would not only give players a chance to spend more time with our K9 alchemist, but also provide a deeper understanding of her dreams, aspirations, and whimsical world of alchemy she inhabits. And number 1, FISCHL. It's no surprise that I absolutely love FISCHL. She's on my channel banner and she has been my favorite for a very long time. FISCHL's Hangout quest would be fun and quite charming since we'll be delving into her antics in the Adventurers Guild, or see a personal perspective on how she goes by the day as the Prinzessin. We can find the motivations behind her unconventional methods and fantastical narratives. We can assist her in commissions from the Adventurers Guild and discover the human side of FISCHL, which would be Amy, the person behind the Prinzessin. Thank you guys for watching, and comment down below what character do you want to see have a Hangout quest in the future, and I'll reply to as many comments as I can. Shout out to Armored Lasagna 0327 for the support. And as always, I'm HermitGRAB, and I'll see you soon.